At first glance, Labyronia seems to be just another indie game ripoff of the well-known Pokemon games made by Nintendo, with the only difference being better graphics.
Its third-person overhead perspective and the wide world ready to be explored was nothing new to the gaming community, but the storyline, heavily inspired by Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy and the Dragon Quest series, may just give the average gamer a reason to try this peculiar mix.
I'm Maher.
I'm Mark Smith.
And you're watching GTR.
Labyronia has a simple backstory. A war between gods and wizards left the world of Labyronia and its labyrinths infected with cursed monsters. Sounds cliche, right? That's because it is. The game sees you complete battles and puzzles through the use of water, fire, wind and earth, as well as a variety of weaponry.
Playing as a res, you are required to navigate endless worlds in different environments ranging from beaches to snowy regions in an attempt to stop the monsters at their source. Facing routine bosses as well as a variety of mini-battles, you are challenged straight from the start of the game.
The turn-based battle system, which is typical for a game of this genre, is easy to use and, when used strategically, can allow for some epic combo moments. The combat is realistic. For example, enemies which appear to be made from water take logically more damage from fire.
The user can level up and gain more spells and powers through the use of spellbooks and cues scattered around the world. The combat system is let down, however, by the lack of the opponent health bar and the use of sprites. When in combat, no opponent health bar is presented, making it difficult to plan forthcoming attacks, or even know the health of your opponent, sometimes making strategic combat more difficult.
Also, when exploring the world, many of the enemies have the same sprite. Although this adds suspense, as you have no idea which enemy you'll be facing, it once again means strategic planning is often more difficult than perhaps the game intends.
The more you battle, the richer and more experienced you become. You can spend your money on the typical RPG elements, armour, weaponry and potions, to enhance your gameplay. As you level up, you can see your player's stats, including health, increase.
Throughout the game, you are encouraged to collect more cues, which will all help your character gain skills ranging from wind powers to focusing abilities. The cues are scattered throughout the game and require constant dedication to find them, and once found can make you significantly more powerful in combat.
The game also has many optional bits and bobs, such as books. Whilst it's not required to read these books, it certainly gives you a larger understanding of the game as a whole. As you progress through the game, you begin to form alliances with other groups. Not only does this help contribute to the emotional storyline, but it also keeps the game interesting, with new introductions of other characters which aid you in combat. Each character brings their own unique abilities and weaponry, and as you progress through the game, they can allow you to take on larger and more powerful enemies.
As you mentioned before, the storyline is cliche, but that doesn't make it bad. Through the use of puzzles and labyrinths, you'll be kept scratching your head for hours. The map is cleverly created to loop and create an infinite seeming world, and although we would have liked to have seen a larger original area, it still does it for us.
Weirdly, the music is one of the things we love most about the game. The catchy yet traditional music is a throwback to all the classic RPGs we've seen before.
The medieval style music truly captures the essence the game is aiming to create and really creates a heroic atmosphere. The music is situation dependent, meaning that what you're hearing is customised for the position you're in. If you're in a battle, expect to hear some fast-paced, exciting music. If you're strolling around town, expect a more relaxing alternative.
The narrative of the game, however, is a little edgy. Poor grammar and sentences which simply do not make sense often impact the heroic atmosphere the game intends to create. However, this does not happen much, and the quick plot twists with witty humour add an element of excitement to the game and make you forget all about the grammar issues.
In terms of game visuals, they are to be complimented, mostly. The vibrant greens of the forest and the dark mystical colours of the deep grotto really make the game stand out. Although the game runs in a lower quality than most RPGs, the majority of the time the shading is good and creates a realistic environment. The good stability of the game ensures there's no lag and that the visuals are not compromised. However, if you choose to play full screen, you may see the quality decline a little, but it doesn't really take away from the enthralling experience you get from the game.
Let's get down to the nitty-gritty information. The game was made using an RPG Maker, and using the RPG Maker VX Ace engine, the game runs well, with no lag and quick loading times, meaning more time can be spent exploring the land of Labyronia. With only 250 MB available disk space being needed, as well as half a gigabyte of RAM and a low quality processor being required, the game is open to a large audience. The low price tag helps, with the game being priced at just £1.99 or just under $2 from the Steam store.
Overall, we see no reasons why anyone can't download the game, especially if you're a lover of RPGs. The vibrant textures and detailed environments, combined with a spontaneous and heroic storyline, is guaranteed to engross you. Whilst it may be difficult to get into the game right from the get-go, if you're willing to push through the moments of poor narration and tedious exploration, you're going to have a blast with the game.
And with a low price tag, as well as the limited requirements needed to run the game, you'd be a fool not to give Labyronia a try, which is why we've given it a 78% rating. You've been watching our review on Labyronia. I'm Maher.
I'm Mark Smith.
And you're watching GTR.